do?
Oh, I rebuke you, him that loves you so.
Because the wind is
The
high.
more I love, the more he hated me.
Because the wind is high. Love and languish for his sake.
Oh, how I love thee. Oh, how I dote on thee.
Because the sky is blue, it makes me cry.
Reason and love keep little company together nowadays.
Because the sky is blue.
The course of true love never did run smooth.
Now, fair Hippolyta, our nuptial hour draws on apace. 4 happy days bring in another moon. Oh, methinks how slow this old moon wanes. She lingers my desires, like to a stepdame or a dowager, long withering out a young man's revenue.
4 days will quickly steep themselves in night. 4 nights will quickly dream away the time. And then the moon, like to a silver bow, new bent in heaven, shall behold the night of our solemnities. Theseus.
Hippolyta, I wooed thee with my sword and won thy love, doing thee injury. But I will wed thee in another key, with pomp, triumph, and with reveling.
Happy be Theseus, our renowned Duke.
Thanks, good Aegeus. What's the news with thee?
Full of vexation come I with complaint against my daughter Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius. My noble lord, this is the man I consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander. This man hath interchanged love tokens, and by moonlight at her window sung. With cunning has he filched my daughter's heart, and turned her obedience, which is due to me, through stubborn harshness. Be it so, she will not here consent to marry with Demetrius. And as she is mine, I may dispose of her. What shall be either to Demetrius, or to her death according to our law.
What say you, Hermia? Be advised, fair maid. To you, your father should be as a god. Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander. I would my father look but with my eyes.
Rather, your eyes must with his judgment look.
I do entreat your grace to pardon me. I know not by what power I am made bold. But I do beseech your grace that I may know the worst that may befall me.
If she refuses to wed Demetrius.
Either to die the death, or to abjure forever the society of men. Therefore, fair Hermia, look you, question your desires. If you yield not to your father's choice, can you endure to live a barren sister all your life, chanting faint hymns to the cold, fruitless moon?
My soul consents not to give sovereignty.
Relent, sweet Hermia, and Lysander, yield thy crazed title to my certain right.
You have her father's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia's. Do you marry him?
Scornful Lysander, true. He hath my love, and what is mine, my love shall render him.
I am, my lord, as well derived as he. As well possessed, my love is more than his. My fortunes every way as fairly ranked. And what is more, I am beloved of beauteous Hermia. Demetrius, I'll avouch it to his face, made love to Nedar's daughter, Helena, and won her soul. And she, sweet lady, dotes, devoutly dotes in idolatry upon this spotted and inconstant man.
I must confess that I've heard so much. Demetrius and Aegeus, go with me. For you, fair Hermia, you arm yourself to fit your fancies to your father's will, or else the law of Athens yields you up. To death, or to a vow of single life. Come, my Hippolyta. What cheer, my love? Demetrius and Aegeus, go with me. I must employ you in some business.
With duty and desire we follow you.
How now, my love? Why is your cheek so pale? How chance the roses there do fade so fast?
The light for want of rain, which I can well perceive them from the tempest of my eyes.
I me, the course of true love never did run smooth.
Oh, to choose love by another's eye.
Hear me, Hermia. I have a widow aunt, a dowager, of great revenue, and she hath no child. From Athens is her house remote 7 leagues, and she respects me as her only son. There, gentle Hermia, may I marry thee, and to that place the sharp Athenian law cannot pursue us. If thou lovest me then, steal forth thy father's house tomorrow night, and in the wood there I will stay for thee.
Oh, my good Lysander, I swear to thee by Cupid's strongest bow, in that same place thou hast appointed me, tomorrow truly will I meet with thee.
Keep promise, love. Here comes Helena.
Oh, Godspeed, fair Helena, whither away?
Call you me fair? That fair again unsay. Demetrius loves your fair. Oh, happy fair. Your eyes are lodestars, and your tongue sweet air more tunable than lark to shepherd's ear. When wheat is green, when hawthorn buds appear. Were the world mine, Demetrius being baited, the rest I'd give to be to you translated. Oh, teach me how you look, and with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius' heart.
I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
Oh, that your frowns could teach my smiles such skill.
I give him curses, yet he gives me love.
Oh, that my prayers could such affection move.
The more I hate, the more he follows me.
The more I love, the more he hateth me.
This folly, Helena, is no fault of mine.
None but your beauty, would that fault were mine.
Take comfort. He no more shall see my face. Lysander and myself will fly this place.
Helen, to you our minds we will unfold. Tomorrow night through Athens' gates have we devised to steal.
And in the wood, my Lysander and myself will meet. And thence from Athens turn away our eyes to seek new friends and stranger companies. Farewell, sweet playfellow. Pray thou for us. And good luck grant thee thy Demetrius. Keep word, Lysander. We must starve our sight from Lover's Field tomorrow deep midnight.
I will, my Hermia. Helen, adieu, as you on him, Demetrius dote on you.
How happy some or other some can be. Through Athens I am thought as fair as she, but what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know what all but he too know. And as he errs, doting on Hermia's eyes, so I, admiring of his qualities, things base and vile, holding no quantity, love can transpose to form and dignity. For ere Demetrius looked on Hermia's eye, he hailed down oaths that he was only mine. And when this hail some heat from Hermia felt, so he dissolved in showers of oaths did mount. I will go tell him of fair Hermia's flight, then to the wood will he tomorrow night pursue her. And for this intelligence, if I have thanks, it is a dear expense. But herein mean I to enrich my pain, to drive his sight thither and back again. Love, love me do. You know I love you. I'll always be true. So please, let me do.
Is all our company here?
best to call them generally, man by man, according to the script.
Here is the scroll of every man's name.
Which is thought fit through all Athens to play in our interlude before the Duke and the Duchess.
On his wedding day. At night.
First, good Peter, Quince, say what the play treats on. Then read the names of the actors, and so grow to a point.
Mary, our play is the most lamentable comedy.
And most cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
A very good piece of work, I assure you, and a merry. Now, good Peter, Quince, call forth your actors by the scroll. Masters, spread yourselves.
Answer as
Hold on. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
2 to 3.
Answer as I call you. Nick Bottom, the weaver.
Ready? Name what part I am for and proceed.
You, Nick Bottom, are set down for Pyramus.
Or what is Pyramus? A lover? Or a tyrant?
A lover that killed himself most gallant for love.
That will ask some tears in the true performing of it. If I do it, I will move storms. Yesterday, all my troubles seemed so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Suddenly, I'm not half the man I used to be. There's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, yesterday came suddenly. This was lofty.
Francis Flute, the bellows mender.
Here, Peter Quince.
Flute, you must take Thisbe on you.
And what is Thisbe, some wandering knight?
It is the lady that Pyramus must love.
Nay, faith, let me not play a woman. I have a beard coming.
All one, you shall play in a mask, and you may speak as small as you will.
And may I hide my face? Let me play Thisbe too. I'll speak in a monstrous little voice. Ahem. Thisbe, Pyramus dear, thy lady dear, thy lover dear, and Thisbe dear.
No, you must play Pyramus.
And Flute, you Thisbe.
Well, proceed.
Robin Starveling, the tailor.
Here, Peter Quince.
Robin Starveling, you must play Thisbe's mother.
Tom Snelp, the tinker.
Here, Peter Quince.
You, Pyramus' father.
Myself, Thisbe's father.
Snug the joiner. You, the lion's part.
And I hope here is a play fitted.
Have you the lion's part written? I pray you, if it be, give it me, for I am slow of study.
You may do it extempore.
For it is nothing but roaring.
Let me play the lion too. I'll roar. That'll make the Duke say, "Let him roar again! Let him roar again! Roar!"
You fright the Duchess and the ladies that they would shriek.
And that were enough to hang us all.
That would hang us, every mother's son.
But I will aggravate my voice so that I will roar you as gently as a dove. Roar.
You can play no part but Pyramus. For Pyramus is a sweet-faced man.
Proper
A most
man.
lovely, gentleman-like man. Therefore, you must needs play Pyramus.
Well, I will undertake it. Oh, please.
Masters, here are your parts, and I am to entreat you,
Request you.
and desire you,
Find them by tomorrow night.
and meet me in the palace wood,
A mile
without the town.
By moonlight.
Very well rehearsed,
For if we meet in the city, we shall be dogs with company.
and our device is known.
In the meantime, I will draw a bill of properties, such as our play wants.
I pray you,
fail me not.
There we will meet and rehearse most obscenely and courageously. Take pains. Be perfect. Adieu.
At the Duke's
Duke's
oath
oath
we
we
meet.
over dale, through bush, through briar, over park, over pale, through flood, through fire. I do wander everywhere, swifter than the moon's sphere. I serve the fairy queen, to do her orbs upon the green. Farewell thou, love of spirits, I'll be gone. Our queen and all our elves come here anon. The king doth keep his revels here tonight.
Take heed the queen come not within his sight.
For Oberon is passing fell and wrath, because the chief, as her attendant, hath a lovely child stolen from an Indian king.
She never had so sweet a changeling.
And jealous Oberon would have the child, knight of his train, to trace the forest wild.
And now they never meet in grove or green.
By fountain clear or spangled starlight sheen.
But they do square, that all their elves for fear creep
Into acorn cups and hide them there. I mistake your shape and making quite. Or else you are that shrewd and knavish sprite called Robin Goodfellow. Are not you he?
Thou speakest right. I am that merry wanderer of the night.
Maroon fairy, here comes Oberon. And here my mistress, would that he were gone.
Ill met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What, jealous Oberon? Fairies, skip hence. I have forsworn his bed and company.
Tarry, rash, wanton. Am I not thy lord?
Then I must be thy lady. But I know thou hast stolen away from fairyland. Why art thou here? But that Hippolyta, the bouncing Amazon, your buskined mistress and your warrior love, to Theseus must be wedded, and you come to give them joy and prosperity.
How canst thou thus for shame, Titania? Glance at my credit with Hippolyta, knowing I know thy love to Theseus.
These are the forgeries of jealousy, and never since the middle summer spring met we on
Hill,
In dale,
forest, or mead.
by paved fountain or by rushy brook, or in the beached margent of the sea, to dance our ringlets in the whistling wind. But with thy brawls thou hast disturbed our sport. Therefore the winds, piping to us in vain, as in revenge have sucked up from the sea contagious fogs, which falling in the land have every pelting river made so proud that they have overborne their continents.
the ox hath therefore stretched his yoke in vain.
The plowman lost his sweat.
And the green corn hath rotted ere his youth attained a beard.
The fold stands empty in the drowned field. And crows are fetching with the mewing flock.
The human mortals want their winter here. No night is now with him or carol blessed. Therefore the moon, the governess of floods, pale in her anger, washes all the air that rheumatic diseases do abound. And through this to temperature we see
The seasons alter.
The spring. The summer. The chilling autumn. Angry winter.
Change. And the mazed world now knows not which is which.
And this same progeny of evils comes from our debate, from our dissension. We are their parents and originals.
Do you amend it then? It lies in you. Why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do but beg a little changeling boy.
Set your heart at rest. The fairyland buys not the child of me. His mother was a votress of my order, and in the spiced Indian air by night, full often hath she gossiped by my side, and sat with me on Neptune's yellow sands, marking the embarked traders on the flood, when we have laughed to see the sails conceive and grow big-bellied with the wanton wind, which she, with pretty and swimming gait following, her womb then rich with my young squire would imitate, and sail upon the land to fetch me trifles and return again, as from a voyage rich with merchandise. But she, being mortal, of that boy did die. And for her sake I do rear up her boy, and for her sake I will not part with him.
How long within this wood intend you stay?
Perchance till after Theseus' wedding day. If you will patiently dance it around and see our moonlight revels, go with us. If not, shun me and I will spare your haunts.
Give me that boy and I will go with you.
Not for thy fairy kingdom! Fairies away, we shall chide downright if I longer stay.
My gentle Puck, come hither. Thou rememberest, since once I sat upon a promontory, and heard a mermaid on a dolphin's back, uttering such dulcet and harmonious breath, that the rude sea itself grew civil at her song, and certain stars shot madly from their spheres, to hear the sea maid's music.
I remember.
That very time I saw, but thou couldst not, flying between the cold moon and the earth, Cupid, all armed. A certain aim he took, and loosed his love shaft smartly from his bow, as should pierce 100,000 hearts. Yet marked I where the bolt of Cupid fell. It fell upon a little western flower, before milk white, now purple with love's wound. Fetch me that flower. The juice of it on sleeping eyelids laid will make man or woman madly dote upon the next live creature that it sees.
I'll put a gun round about the earth in 40 minutes.
Having once this flower, I'll watch Titania when she is asleep, and drop the liquor of it in her eyes. The next thing she waking looks upon, be it upon lion, or bear, on wolf, or bull, on meddling monkey, or on busy ape, she shall pursue it with the soul of love. Dare I take this charm from off her sight, as I can take it with another herb, I'll make her render up her boy to me. But who comes here? I am invisible, and I will overhear the conference.
Demetrius! Demetrius? Demetrius! Demetrius!
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where is Lysander and fair Hermia? The one I'll slay, the other slayeth me. Thou toldst me they were stolen unto this wood, and here am I, and wood within this wood, because I cannot meet my love. Hence, get thee gone, haunt me no longer.
You draw me, you hard-hearted adamant, and yet you draw not iron, for my heart is true as steel. Leave you your power to draw, and I shall have no power to follow you. Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or rather, do I not in plainest truth tell you I do not, nor I cannot love you? And even for that do I love you the more. I am your spaniel, and Demetrius, the more you beat me, I will fawn on you. Use me but as your spaniel, spurn me, strike me, neglect me, lose me, only give me leave, unworthy as I am, to follow you. What worser place can I beg in your love, and yet a place of high respect with me, than to be used as you use your dog?
Do not tempt too much the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I do look on thee.
And I am sick when I look not on you.
Now run from thee, and hide me at the base, and leave thee to the mercy of the wild beasts.
Run when you will, the story shall be changed. Apollo flies and Daphne holds the chase. The dove pursues the griffin. The mild hind makes speed to catch the tiger. A bootless speed, and cowardice pursues and valor flies.
I will not stay like, let me go, or if thou follow, do not believe, but I shall do thee mischief in the wood.
I, in the temple, in the town, in the field, you do me mischief. Fie, Demetrius, your wrongs who set a scandal on my sex. We cannot fight for love as men may do. We should be wooed as we're not made to woo. I'll follow thee and make a heaven of hell to die upon the hand I love so well.
Fare thee well, nymph. Ere he do leave this grove, thou shalt fly him, and he shall seek thy love. Ah, welcome, wanderer. Hast thou the flower there?
Aye, there it is.
I pray thee, give it me. I know a bank where the wild thyme blows, where oxlips and the nodding violet grows, quite over canopied with luscious woodbine, with sweet musk roses and with eglantine. There sleeps Titania some time of the night, lulled in these flowers with dances and delight. And with the juice of this, I'll streak her eyes and make her full of hateful fantasies. Take thou some of this, and seek through the grove. A sweet Athenian lady is in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, but do it when the next thing he espies may be the lady. Thou shalt know the man by the Athenian garments he hath on. Affect it with some care, that he may prove more fond on her than she upon her love.
and look thou meet me ere the first cock crows.
Fear not, my lord, your servant shall do so. Come now, a roundel and a fairy song. Dream sweet dreams for me. Dream sweet dreams for you.
Sing me now asleep. Then to your offices and let me rest.
Now it's time to say good night. Good night, sleep tight. Now the sun turns out his light. Good night, sleep tight. Dream sweet dreams for me. Dream sweet dreams for you. Close your eyes and I'll close mine. Good night, sleep tight. Now the moon begins to shine. Good night, sleep tight. Dream sweet dreams for me. Dream sweet dreams for you.
Sent away now, all involved, one loose and sentinel.
What thou seest when thou dost wake, do it for thy true love take. Love and languish for his sake. When thou wakest, it is thy dear. Wake when some vile thing is near.
Fair love, you faint with wandering in the wood, and to speak truth, I have lost our way. We'll rest here, Hermia, if you think it good, and tarry for the comfort of the day.
Be it so, Lysander finds you out of bed, for I upon this bank will rest my head.
Here is my bed. Here is my bed. Here is my bed. Sleep, give thee all his rest.
But have that wish the wisher's eyes be pressed. Through the forest have I gone, but Athenian found I none, on whose eyes I might approve this flower's forth in stirring love. Night in silence, who is here? Weeds of Athens he doth wear. This is he, my master said. Despise the Athenian maid, and hear the maiden sleeping sound on the dank and dirty ground. Pretty soul, she durst not lie near this black love, this kill courtesy. Churl, upon thy eyes I throw all the power this charm doth owe. So awake when I am gone, for I must now to Oberon.
Stay, or thou kill me, sweet Demetrius.
I charge thee, hence, and do not haunt me thus.
Oh, wilt thou darkling leave me? Do not so.
Stay, on thy peril, I alone will go.
Oh, I am out of breath in this fond chase. The more my prayer, the lesser is my grace. Happy is Hermia, wheresoe'er she lies, for she hath blessed and attractive eyes. How came her eyes so bright? Not salt tears. If so, mine eyes are oftener washed than hers. What wicked and dissembling bless of mine made me compare with Hermia's fiery eye? But who is here? Lysander, on the ground, dead or asleep? I see no blood, no wound. Lysander, if you live, good sir, awake. And to run through fire I will for thy sweet sake. Oh, beauteous Helena! Where is Demetrius? Oh, how fit a word is that vile name to perish on my sword. Do not say so, Lysander, say not so. What, though he love your Hermia? Lord, what though? Yet Hermia still loves you, then be content. Content with Hermia? No, I do repent the tedious minutes I with her have spent. Not Hermia, but Helena I love. Who would not change a raven for a dove? Wherefore was I to this keen mockery born? When at your hands did I deserve this scorn? It's not enough, young man, that I did never know, nor never can, deserve a sweet look from Demetrius's eye. But you must flout my insufficiency? Good troth, you do me wrong, good sooth you do, in such disdainful manner me to woo. But fare ye well, perforce I must confess I thought you lord of more true gentleness. Oh, that the lady of one man refused should of another therefore be abused. She sees not Hermia. Hermia, sleep thou there, and never mayst thou come Lysander near. And with all my powers, address your love and might, to honor Helen and to be her knight.
Help me, Lysander, help me! Do thy best to pluck this crawling serpent from my breast. Ay me, what a dream was here, Lysander, look, how I do quake with fear. Methought a serpent eat my heart away, and you sat there smiling at his cruel prey. Lysander, what, removed? Lysander, Lord, what, gone, out of hearing? No sound, no word. Lysander, alack, where are you? Speak! And if you hear, speak of all loves. I swoon almost with fear. Well, I perceive that thou art not nigh, either death or you I'll find immediately. Thank you, trees.
Here is a marvelous convenient place for a rehearsal.
Peter Clint,
What sayest thou, Bully Bottom?
there are things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never please. First, Pyramus must draw a sword to kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide. How answer you that?
Higher like a parlous fear.
I believe we should leave the killing out when all is done.
Write me a prologue, and let that prologue seem to say, we will do no harm with our swords, and that Pyramus is not killed indeed, and tell them that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Bottom the Weaver. This will put them out of fear.
Well, we shall have such a prologue.
Will not the ladies be afeard of the lion?
I fear it, I promise you.
Therefore, another prologue must tell he's not a lion.
Nay, you must name his name and tell them plainly, he is Snug the Joiner.
Well, it shall be so.
But there is two hard things. That is, to bring the moonlight into a chamber, for, as you know, Pyramus and Thisbe meet by moonlight.
Doth the moon shine the night we play our play?
Oh, a calendar. Look in the almanac, Find out moonshine,
Yes, it does shine that night!
Why, then you may leave a casement of the great chamber window where we play open, and you may let the moon shine in at the casement.
Aye. Or else one must come in with a bunch of thorns and a lantern and say he comes to present the person of moonshine.
Then there is another thing. We must have a wall in the great chamber. For Pyramus and Thisbe, says the story, did talk through the chink of a wall.
You can never bring in a wall. What say you, Bottom?
Some man or other must present wall and let her hold her fingers thus, and through that cranny shall Pyramus and Thisbe whisper.
If that may be, then all is well. Come, sit down and rehearse your parts.
Pyramus, you begin. When you have spoken your speech, enter into that break, and Switherland according to his cue.
What heaven, homespun, have we swaggering here, so near the cradle of the fairy queen? What? A play toward, albeit auditor. An act or two, perhaps, if I see cause.
Speak, Pyramus, Thisbe, stand forth.
Thisbe Thisbe, the flowers of odious savor sweet!
Odors! Odors!
Odor savor sweet! So hath my breath, my dearest Thisbe dear! But hark! A voice! Stay thou but here a while, and by to thee I will appear!
A stranger Pyramus that e'er played here.
Must I speak now?
Aye, Mary, must you? For you must understand, he goes to see a noise that he heard, and is to come again.
Almost radiant Pyramus, most lily white of hue of calling the red rose and triumphant briar, most brisky juvenile and eke, most lovely you, as true as horse that yet will never tire, I'll meet thee Pyramus at Ninny's tomb.
Ninny's tomb, man! Why, you must not speak that yet. That you answer to Pyramus. You speak all your part at once, cues and all.
Pyramus, enter, your cue is past. It is never tire.
As true as horse that yet would never tire.
If I were fair, Thisbe,
We are
why do they run away? This is a knavery of them to make me afeard.
Oh, Bottom, thou art changed. What do I see on thee?
What do you see? You see an ass and a man.
Oh, bless thee, Bottom, bless thee! Thou art translated!
I see their knavery. This is to make an ass of me, to fright me if they could. Do what they can, I will not stir from this place. I will walk up and down from here, and I shall sing, and they shall hear that I am not afraid. Who I need your love, babe. Yes, you know it's true. Hope you need my love, babe. Just like I need you.
Angel wakes me from my black bed.
Hold me, love me, hold me, love me. I ain't got nothing but love, babe.
I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. My ear is much enamored of thy note, so is my eye enthralled to thy shape, and thy fair virtue's force perforce does move me on the first view to say, to swear, I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, you should have little reason for that. And yet, to say the truth, reason and love keep little company together nowadays. Nay, I can gleek upon occasion.
Thou art wise as thou art beautiful.
Not so neither. If I have enough wit to get out of this wood, I have enough to serve mine own turn.
Out of this wood, do not desire go. Thou shalt remain here, whether thou wilt or no. I am a spirit of no common rate, and the summers here still doth tend upon my state. And I do love thee, therefore go with me. I'll give thee berries to attend on thee, and they shall fetch thee jewels from the deep, and sing while thou on pressed flowers dost sleep. And I will purge thy mortal grossest snow, that thou like an airy spirit go.
Me bosom. Ready. Papa. And I. Mom. And I. Brush your teeth. And I. Where shall we go?
Be kind and courteous to this gentleman. Hop in his walks and gambol in his eyes.
Oh. Well, mortal person. Hail. 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 Hail.
Come, wait upon him, lead him to my bower. Tie up my love's tongue, bring him silently.
I wonder if Titania be awake. Then, what it was next came in her eye, which she must out upon in extremity. Here comes my messenger. How now, mad spirit?
My mistress with a monster is in love.
Dear to her close and consecrated bower, when she was in her dull and sleeping hour, a crew of patches, rude mechanicals, were met together to rehearse a play intended for great Theseus' nuptial day.
The shallowest thick skin of that barren sort, who Pyramus presented in their sport, forsook his scene, and entered in a break, when I did him a disadvantage take. An ass's no I fix it on his head, and on his Thisbe must be answered.
And forth my mimic comes, when at his sight away his fellows fly.
Sever themselves and madly sweep the sky.
foresight better than I could devise. But hast thou yet latched the Athenian's eyes with the love juice as I bid thee do?
I took him sleeping. That is finished too.
Hermia! Hermia!
And close. This is the same
Hermia!
Athenian.
This is the woman, but not
Hermia!
the man.
Oh! Why rebuke you him that loves you so? Lay breath so bitter on your bitter foe.
Oh, will Lysander have stolen away from sleeping Hermia? It cannot be. But thou hast murdered him. So should a murderer look, so dead, so grim.
So should the murdered look, and so should I, pierced through the heart by your stern cruelty. Yet you, the murderer, look as bright, as clear as yonder Venus in her glimmering sphere.
What's this to my Lysander? Where is he? Ah, good Demetrius, wilt thou give him me?
I'd rather give his carcass to my hound.
Out, dog, out, cur! Thou drives against the bounds of maiden's patience, so hast thou slain him then!
You spend your passion on a misprized mood. I am not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead, for aught that I can tell.
I pray thee, tell me then that he is well.
And if I could, what should I get there for?
A privilege never to see me more, and from thy hated presence part I so. See me no more, whether he be dead or no.
There is no following her in this fierce vein. Here, therefore, for a while, I will remain.
What hast thou done? Thou wast mistaken quite, and laid the love juice on some true love sight. About the woods go swifter than the wind, and Helena of Athens look thou fine. All fancy sick is she, and pale of cheer. By some illusion see thou bring her here. I'll charm his eyes against she do appear.
I go. Look how I go. Swifter than an arrow from the Tartar's bow.
Flower of this purple dye, hit with Cupid's archery, sink in the apple of his eye. When his love he doth espy, let her shine as gloriously as the Venus of the sky. When thou wakest, if she be by, beg of her for remedy.
Captain of our peregrine band, Helena is here at hand, and the youth mistook by me, pleading for a lover's fee. Shall we thereupon pet see? Lord, what fools these mortals be!
Stand aside, the noise they make will cause Demetrius to awake.
Then will two at once woo one,
That must needs be sport alone.
and those things do best please me, that befall preposterously.
Why should you think that I should woo in scorn? Scorn and derision never come in tears. Look, when I vow, I weep. These vows are Hermia's. Will you give her o'er? I had no judgment when to her I swore. Nor none in my mind. Now you give her o'er. But Demetrius loves her, and he loves not you.
Oh, Helena, goddess, nymph, perfect divine, to what my love shall I compare? Thine eyne.
Oh, spite! Oh, hell! I see you all are bent to set against me for your merriment. If you were civil and knew courtesy, you would not do me thus much injury. Can you not hate me, as I know you do, but you must join in souls to mock me too? You both are rivals, and love Hermia, and now both rivals to mock Helena. You are unkind, Demetrius. Be not so, for you love Hermia. This you know I know. And here, with all goodwill, with all my heart, in Hermia's love I yield you up my part, and yours of Helena to me bequeath, whom I do love and will do till my death. Never did mockers waste more idle breath.
Lysander, keep thy Hermia. I will none. If e'er I loved her, all that love is gone. Look, what I love comes yonder is thy dear.
Lysander found! Oh, but why kindly didst thou leave me so?
Why should he stay who love doth press to go?
Oh, what love could press Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love that would not let him bide. Why seekest thou me? Could not this make you know the hate I bear thee made me leave thee so?
You speak not as you think, it cannot be.
Lo, she is one of this confederacy. Now I perceive they have conjoined, all three, to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid. Have you conspired? Have you with these contrived to bait me with this foul derision? Is all the counsel we two have shared, the sisters' vows, the hours that we have spent when we have chid the hasty-footed time for parting us, oh, is it all forgot? And will you rent our ancient love asunder to join with
men in scorning your poor friend. I am amazed at your passionate words. I scorn you not. It seems you scorn me.
Have you not set Lysander, as in scorn, to follow me and praise my eyes and face, and made your other love, Demetrius, who even but now did spurn me with his foot, to call me goddess, nymph, divine and rare, precious, celestial? Wherefore speaks he this to her he hates? And wherefore doth Lysander deny your love so rich within his soul, and tender me, forsooth, affection, but by your setting on, by your consent?
I understand not what you mean by this.
I do persever. Counterfeit sad looks, make mouths upon me when I turn my back, wink at each other. Hold the sweet jest up. If you had any pity, grace, or manners, you would not make me such an argument. But fare ye well, 'tis partly my own fault, which death or absence soon shall remedy. Stay, gentle Helena, hear my excuse. My love, my life, my soul, fair Helena.
Oh, excellent. Please do not scorn her so.
If she cannot entreat, I can compel.
Thou canst compel no more than she entreat. Helen, I love thee by my life, I do.
I say I love thee more than he can do.
If thou say so, withdraw and prove it too.
Quick, come.
Lysander, whence you tends all this?
Hang off, thou cat, thou vile thing, let loose, or I will shake thee from me like a serpent.
Now why are you grown so rude? What changes this sweet love?
I love, outloathe medicine, hated potion,
And do you not jest?
Yes, sooth, and so do you. Demetrius, I will keep my word with thee.
I would have had your bond, for I perceive a weak bond holds you. I'll not trust your word.
What? Should I hurt her, strike her, kill her dead? Although I hate her, I'll not harm her so.
What? Can you do me greater harm than hate? Hate me? Wherefore? Not I, Hermia, not you, Lysander. I am as fair now as I was erewhile. Since night you loved me, oh, since night you left me. Why then, you left me. Oh, the gods forbid in earnest shall I say.
I, by my life, I never did desire to see thee more. Therefore, be out of hope, of question, of doubt. Be certain nothing truer, 'tis no jest, that you hate thee, and love Helena.
Oh, me. You juggler, you canker me thief of love. What? If you come my knight has stolen my love sword from him.
Fine, in faith. Have you no modesty, no maiden shame, no touch of bashfulness? Fie, you counterfeit, you puppet, you!
Puppet. Why so? Aye, that way goes the game. Now I perceive she hath made compare between our statures. She hath urged her height, and with her personage, her tall personage, her height, forsooth, she hath prevailed with him. And are you grown so high in his esteem because I am so dwarfish and so low? How low am I, thou painted maypole? Speak. How low am I? I am not yet so low, but my nails can reach thine eye! I pray to my lover! Shall I ever curse her? After all it's I am a right back for my cowardice!
Let her not strike me! You perhaps may think, because she is something lower than myself, that I can match her.
Lower! Hark again! Get her! Better with me!
And love you, Hermia, did ever keep your counsels, never wronged you! Save that, in love unto Demetrius, I told him of your stealth into this wood. He followed you for love, I followed him, but he hath chid me hence and threatened me to spurn me, frighten me, to kill me too. And now, so you will let me quiet go, to Athens later, I follow you back and follow you no further. Go, let me go! Do you see how simple and how fond I am?
Why get you gone? What is it hinders you?
A fool heart, which I leave here behind.
What with Lysander?
With Demetrius! Not afraid she shall not harm thee, Helena.
No, she shall not, though you take her part.
Oh, when she is angry, she is keen and shrewd. She was a vixen when she went to school. And though she be but little, she is fierce.
Little! Again! Nothing but low and little, let me come here!
Now follow, if thou darest, to try whose right of thine or mine is most in Helena.
Ha! Follow, nay, I'll go with thee, cheek by jowl.
You, mistress! All this toil is lost of you! Nay, go not back! I will not trust you! I will no longer stay! Your hands are quicker for a fray! My legs are longer, though, to run away! I am amazed and know not what to say.
This is thy negligence. Still thou mistakest, or else committest thy knaveries willfully.
Believe me, King of Shadows, I misspoke. Did you not tell me I should know the man by the Athenian garment he hath on?
Thou seest these lovers seek a place to fight. Hie, therefore, Robin, overcast the night. Lead these testy rivals so far astray, as one come not within another's way. Lay o'er their brows a sudden, peaceful sleep, till both fall down aground without a peep. Then crush this herb into Lysander's eyes, to take from thence all error as he lies. When next they wake, all this derision will seem a dream and fruitless vision. Was I in this affair do thee employ, or to my queen and beg her Indian boy, then I will a charmed eye release from monster's view, and all things shall be peace.
My fair lord, this must be done with haste, for night's swift dragons do cut the clouds full fast.
And yonder shines Aurora's harbinger, at whose approach ghosts wandering here and there troop home to churchyards in their wormy bed, and black-browed night consorting mongst the dead.
Ah, but we are spirits of another sort, and oft have I with the morning's love made sport. And like a forester the groves have tread, even to the eastern gate, all fiery red, opening on Neptune with fair, blessed beams, turns into yellow gold in salt green streams. But, notwithstanding, haste, make no delay, we may yet effect this business ere day.
Up and down,
Up and down, I will lead them up and down. I am feared in field and town. Goblin, lead them up and down. Here comes one. Where art thou, proud Demetrius? Here, villain, drawn and ready.
I'll be with thee straight. He goes before me, yet still dares me on. When I come where he calls, then he is gone. The villain is much lighter heeled than I. I followed fast, but faster did he fly. That fallen am I in dark, uneven way, and here will rest me. Come, thou gentle day, if but once thou show me thy gray light, I'll find Demetrius and revenge his spite.
Lysander, speak again. Thou run away, thou coward, art thou fled?
Thou coward, art thou bragging to the stars, and wilt thou come?
come hither, I am here.
Nay then, thou mockest me, now go thy way. Oh, faintness constraineth me to measure out my length on this cold bed. By day's approach, look to be visited.
Oh, weary night! Oh, long and tedious night! Abate thy hour! Shine comforts from the east that I may back to Athens by daylight, from the east that my poor company detest. And sleep, which sometimes shuts up sorrow's eye, steal me a while from my own company.
Yet but three, come one more. Two of both kinds make up four.
Here she comes, cursed and sad. Cupid is a knavish lad, thus to make poor females mad.
Never so weary, never so in woe, but dabbled with the dew and torn with briars. I can no further crawl, no further go. My legs cannot keep pace with my desires. Here I will rest me. Here I will rest me till the break of day. Heaven shield Lysander if they mean a fray.
On
on the ground, sleep sound, all apply to your eye. Gentle lover, remedy. When thou wakest, thou takest true delight in the sight of thy former lady's eye, and the country proverb known, that every man should take his own, in your waking shall be shown. Jack shall have Jill, naught shall go ill, the man shall have his mare again, and all shall be well. Sit thee down upon this flowery bed, while I thy amiable cheeks do coy, and stick musk roses in thy sleek smooth head, and kiss thy fair large ears, my gentle joy.
Where's Peace Blossom?
Ready?
Scratch my head, Lady Peace Blossom. Where's Cobweb?
Ready.
Cobweb, good mademoiselle, get you your weapons in your hands and kill me a red-hipped bumblebee on the top of a thistle, and bring me the honey bag. Have care the honey bag break not, for I would loathe to have you overflown with a honey bag. Where's mustard seed?
Ready.
Give me your nifs and your mustard seed.
What's your will?
Nothing but to scratch. I must to the barber's, for methinks I am a marvelous hairy about the face. And as I am such a tender ass, if my hairs do but tickle me, I must scratch.
What, wilt thou hear some music, my sweet love?
I have a reasonable good ear in music.
Or say, sweet love, what thou desirest to eat?
Truly, I could munch your good dry but I pray you, let none of your people stir me. I have an exposition of sleep come upon me.
Sleep thou, and I will wind thee in my arms. Fairies, be gone, and be always away. Trees, you too. So doth the woodbine, the sweet honeysuckle gently entwist, and the female ivy so enrings the barky fingers of the elm. Oh, how I love thee, how I dote on thee!
Ah, welcome, good Robin. Seest thou this sweet sight? For dotage now I do begin to pity. For meeting her of late behind the wood, I did ask of her changeling boy, which straight she gave me. And now I have the boy. I will undo this hateful imperfection of her eyes. And gentle Puck, take this transformed scalp from off the head of this Athenian swain, that he, awaking when the others do, may all to Athens back again repair, and think no more of the night's accident, but as the fierce vexation of a dream. But first, I will release the fairy queen. Be as thou wast wont to be, see as thou wast wont to see. Dian's bud or Cupid's flower hath such force and blessed power. Now, my Titania, wake you, my sweet queen.
My Oberon, what visions have I seen? Methought I was enamored of an ass.
There lies your love.
How came these things to pass? Oh, how I do loathe his visage now.
Silence a while. Robin, take off this head.
Now, let thine own fool's eyes peep.
Ah, sound, music. And my queen, take hands with me, and rock the ground whereon these sleepers be.
Now thou and I are new in amity, and will tomorrow midnight dance in Duke Theseus's house triumphantly.
There shall the pairs of faithful lovers be wedded with Theseus in all jollity.
Fair king, attend and mark, I do hear the morning lark.
Then, my queen, in silence sad, trip we after the night's shade. We the globe can compass soon, swifter than the wandering moon.
Come, my lord, and in our flight, tell me how it came this night that I, sleeping here, was found with these mortals on the ground.
Find out the forester. My love shall hear the music of my hounds. We will, fair queen, up to the mountain's top and mark the musical confusion of hounds and echo in conjunction, my lord.
I was in a wood of Crete, where they bathed the bear with hounds of Sparta. Never did I hear such gallant chiding, for besides the groves, the skies, the mountains, every region near seemed all one mutual cry. I never heard so musical a discord, such sweet thunder.
My hounds are bred out of the Spartan kind. A cry more tunable was never cheered with horn. Judge when you hear. What's up? What nymphs are these?
My lord, this my daughter here asleep, and this Lysander. This Demetrius, and this Helena. Old Nita's Helena. I wonder if they're being here together.
No doubt they rose up early to observe the rite of May, and, hearing our intent, came here in grace of our solemnity.
But speak, Aegeus. Is not this the day that Hermia should give answer of her choice?
It is, my lord.
Huntsmen, wake them with your horns!
Good-morrow, friends. I pray you all, stand up. I know you two are rival enemies. How comes this gentle concord in the world? That hatred is so far from jealousy? To sleep by hate and fear no enmity?
My lady, I shall reply amazedly, half sleep, half waking, but as yet I swear I cannot truly say how I came here. But as I think, for truly would I speak, and now do I bethink me so it is, I came with Hermia hither. Our intent was to be gone from Athens, where we might, without the peril of the Athenian law.
Enough, enough. I beg the law upon his head. She would have stolen away, Demetrius, thereby to have defeated you and me.
My lord and lady, for Helen told me of their purpose hither unto this wood, and I in a fury hither followed them, fair Helena in fancy following me. But my good lord, I know not by what power, but by some power it is, my love to Hermia, melted as the snow, seems to me now the remembrance of an idol god, which in childhood I did dote upon. All the faith, the virtue of my heart, the object and pleasure of mine eye, is only Helena. To her, my lord, but was I betrothed ere I saw Hermia. But, like in sickness that I loathe this food, but as in health come to my natural taste. Now I do wish it, love it, long for it, and will forevermore be true to it.
Fair lovers, you are fortunately met. Of this discourse we more will hear anon.
My lord,
Aegeus, I will overbear your will. For in the temple, by and by with us, these lovers shall eternally be knit.
And for the morning, now is something worn, our purposed hunting shall be set aside.
Away with us to Athens, 3 and 3. We'll hold a feast in great solemnity. Come, Hippolyta, what cheer?
Are you sure that we are awake? Seems to me that yet we sleep. We dream. Do not you think the Duke was here and bid us follow him? Yea, and my father. And Hippolyta.
And he did bid us follow to the temple.
Why, then we are awake. Let's follow him, and by the way, let us recount our dreams.
there were bells on a hill, but I never heard them ringing.
No, I never heard them at all, till there was you. There was love all around, but I never heard it singing. No, I never heard it at all, till there was you. Till there was you.
When my cue comes, call me and I shall answer. My next is most fair Pyramus high. Oh. Peter, Quint, flute, bellows, mender, snout, tinker, starveling, stolen hens, and left me asleep. I have had a most rare
vision. I have had a dream past the wit of man to say what a dream it was. Man is but an ass if he go about to expound this dream. Methought I was... There is no man can tell what. Methought I was, and methought I had... Man is a patched fool if he will offer to say what methought I had. The eye of man hath not heard, the ear of man hath not seen, man's hand is not able to taste, his tongue to conceive, nor his heart to report what my dream was. I will get Peter and Quince to write a ballad of this dream. It shall be called... It shall be called Bottom's Dream, because it hath no bottom, and I will sing it at the latter end of a play, before the Duke, and to make it the more gracious, I shall sing it at her death.
I have it. None of it.
Have you sent to Bottom's house? Has he come home yet?
He cannot be heard of. Out of doubt he's transported.
If he come not, then the play is marred. He goes not forward, doth
It's
it?
not possible. There's not a man in all Athens able to discharge Pyramus but he.
No, he hath simply the best wit of any handicraft man in Athens.
Masters! The Duke is coming from the temple, and there are 2 or 3 more lords and ladies married.
Oh, sweet holy Bottom.
Oh, where are these lads? Where are these hearts? Oh, stop!
Bottom.
Let's go! Masters, I am to discourse wonders. Not a word of me. All that I will tell you is, our plays preferred. No more words. Go away. Go.
More strange than true. Lovers and madmen have such seething brains. The lunatic, the lover, and the poet are of imagination all compact. Poet's eye doth glance from heaven to earth, from earth to heaven, and as imagination embodies forth the forms of things unknown.
The poet's pen turns them to shapes and gives to airy nothing a local habitation and a name.
Such tricks hath strong imagination, that if it but apprehends some joy, it comprehends some bringer of that joy.
Or in the night, imagining some fear. How easy is a bush supposed to bear? But all the story of the night told over, and all their minds transfigured so together, more witnesseth than fancy's images, and grows to something of great constancy, but howsoever strange and admirable.
Oh, here come the lovers, full of joy and mirth. Joy, gentle friends.
Joy and fresh days of love accompany your hearts.
Come, what masks, what dances shall we have? Illustrate.
Here, mighty Theseus,
Say, what masks, what music have you for this evening?
there is, my lord and lady, a play, some 10 words long, which is as brief as I have known a play, but by 10 words it is too long, which makes it tedious. For in all the play, there is not one word apt, one player fitted, and tragical, my noble lord is. For Pyramus therein doth kill himself, which, when I saw rehearsed, I must confess, made mine eyes water, but more merry tears the passion of loud laughter never shed.
What are they that do play it?
Hard-handed men that work in Athens here, which never labored in their minds till now.
We will hear this play.
For never anything can be amiss, when simpleness and duty tender it.
Go, bring them in, and all take your places.
So please, your grace, the prologue is addressed.
Let him approach.
Gentles, perchance you wonder at this show, but wonder on, till truth make all things plain. This man is Pyramus, if you would know.
This beauteous lady, Thisbe is certain.
This man with lime and rough cast doth present wall, that vile wall which did these lovers sunder. And through wall's chink poor souls they are content to whisper, at the which let no man wonder.
This man with lanthorn, dog, and bush of thorn presenteth moonshine. For, if you will know, by moonshine do these lovers think no scorn to meet at Ninus' tomb. There to woo.
This grisly beast, which Lion hight by name, the trusty Thisbe coming first by night, did scare away, or rather did affright.
And as she fled, her mantle she did fall, which Lion vile with bloody mouth did stain.
Anon comes Pyramus, sweet youth and tall, and finds his trusty Thisbe's mantle slain. Whereat, with blade, with bloody, blameful blade, he bravely broached his boiling, bloody breast.
And Thisbe, tearing in mulberry shade,
His dagger drew and died.
For all the rest, the Lion,
Moonshine,
and Wall,
and lovers twain, at large discourse while here they do remain.
In this same interlude doth befall that I, once not by name, present a wall. And such a wall as I would have you think that had in it a crannied hole or chink, through which the lovers, Pyramus and Thisbe, did whisper often, very secretly. This loam, this rough cast, and this stone doth show that I am not same wall, the truth is so. And this the cranny is, right and sinister, through which the fearful lovers are to whisper.
It is the wittiest cartoon that ever I heard discourse, my lord.
Pyramus draws near the wall. Silence.
Oh, grim look tonight. Good evening, my lady. Oh, night with hues so black. Oh, night, whichever art when day is night. Oh, night, alack, alack, alack. I fear my Thisbe's promises forgot. And thou, oh wall, oh sweet and lovely wall, that stands between her father's ground and mine. And thou, oh wall, oh sweet and lovely wall, show me thy chink to blink through with mine eye.
Thanks, courteous wall. But what see I? No Thisbe do I see. Oh, wicked wall, through whom I see no bliss. Cursed be thy stones for thus deceiving me.
The wall, methinks, being sensible, should curse again.
No, in truth, sir, he should not. Deceiving me is Thisbe's cue. She, is to enter now. You shall see it will fall flat as I told you. Oh, yonder she comes.
O wall, full often hast thou heard my means, for parting my fair Pyramus and me.
I see a voice. Now will I to the chink, and I to spy, and I can hear my Thisbe's face. Thisbe!
My love thou art, my love I think.
Oh, kiss me through the hole of this vile wall.
Do it. I kiss the wall's hole, not your lips at all.
Wilt thou at Ninny's tomb meet me straight away?
By lifetime death I come without delay. Thus have I walled my part discharged so, and being done, thus wall away doth go.
Here come two noble beasts in, a man and a lion.
You ladies, you, whose gentle hearts do fear, the smallest monstrous mouse that creeps on floor, may perchance both quake and tremble here, when lion rough in wildest rage doth roar. Then know that I, one Snug the joiner am,
A lion fell, no else no lion's dam. For if I should, as lion come in strife, into this place, 'twere pity on my life.
Star, let's go, Star. Yes, Star, that was beautiful, Star. Yes, Star, so beautiful. Greatest thing I ever heard. Sorry.
This lantern doth the horned moon present myself. The man in the moon do seem to be.
The man should be put into the lantern. How else is it the man in the moon?
I am weary of this moon. Would that you would change.
Proceed, moon.
All I have to say is to tell you that this lantern is the moon. I, the man in the moon, this thorn bush, my thorn bush, and this dog, my dog.
But that's not a real dog.
Don't make fun of my dog.
It's not a real dog.
It's real.
It's okay.
Why, all these things should be put into the lantern, as they're all part of the moon. But silence, here comes Thisbe.
La 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 la. This is old Ninny's tomb. But where is my love?
Ooh, well moused, lion.
And so the lion vanished.
And then came fearless.
Sweet moon, I thank thee for thy sunning beams. I thank thee, moon, for by thy gracious golden glittering gleams I trust to take up truest Thisbe's side. But stay, oh spite, what mark poor night? What dreadful cold is here? Eyes, do you see? How can it be? Oh, dainty duck, oh dear, thy mantle, God. What, stand with blood? Approach ye, fairies bell, oh fates, come, come, cut thread and thrum, quail, crush, conclude and quell.
This passion and the death of a dear friend would go near to make a man look sad. True, my heart, but I pity the man.
Oh, wherefore, nature, didst thou lie its frame, since lion vile here hath deflowered my... Devoured, my dear, which is, which was the fairest dame that lived, that loved, that liked, that looked with cheer. Come, dears, confound, outsword and wound the pap of Pyramus, I, that left pap, or heart doth pop. Thus die I, thus. Now am I... Now am I dead. Now am I fled. My soul is in the sky. Tongue, lose thy light. Moon, take thy flight. Now, die! Die! I'm not really gonna die. Die! Die! I didn't forget about you guys. Die! Sideways! Die!
How chance Moonshine is gone before Sylvie comes back and finds her lover?
She will find him by starlight. Oh, here she comes, and her passion ends the play.
La 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 la. What? Asleep, my love? What? Dead, my dove? Oh, Pyramus, arise! Speak! Speak! Quite dumb. Dead! Dead, the tomb! Must cover thy sweet eyes. These my lips, this cheery nose, these yellow cowslip cheeks. Are gone! Gone! Lovers make moan!
Lovers make moan. Thank you.
Tongue, not a word. Come, trusty sword. Come, blade my breast imbue. Farewell, friends. Thus Thisbe ends. Adieu. Mwah. Adieu. Mwah. Adieu. Mwah.
Moonshine and lion left buried dead.
And Wall too.
No.
I assure you the wall is down that parted their fathers. Would it please you to see the epilogue, or a bergamast entry, two of our company?
No epilogue, I pray you. For your play needs no excuse. Never excuse. For when the players are all dead, there needs none to be blamed.
But come your bergamast.
I like
Let
her.
your epilogue alone.
Midnight hath told 12. Lovers, to bed. It is almost fairy time. A fortnight hold we this solemnity in nightly revels and new jollity.
Now the hungry lion roars, and the wolf beholds to the moon. Now it is the time of night that the graves all gaping wide. Everyone lets forth his sprite on the churchway paths to glide.
And we fairies that do run by the triple Hecate's team from the presence of the sun, following darkness like a dream. Now our frolic, not a mouse, shall disturb this hallowed house.
I am sent with broom before
To sweep the dust behind the door.
The dead and drowsy pyre, every elf and fairy sprite, hot as light as bird from briar.
hand in hand, fairy grace, we will sing and bless this place.
Now till the break of day,
Through this house each fairy stray.
trip away, make no stay. Meet me all by break of day.
All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need is love. Love. Love is all you need. All you need is love. All you need is love.
If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here. All these visions did appear.
And this weak and idle theme, no more yielding, but a dream.
Gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend.
And as I am an honest puck,
And as I am an honest puck, if we have unearned luck, now to escape the serpent's tongue, we will make amends ere long, else the puck a liar call. So, good night unto you all. Give me your hands if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends.